this one. This one for sure. That black and white one is tough. I said, oh, I gotta do that. I gotta do that. Alright. And of course, I love this one too. Good night, sister. Good night, sister. No, it's your aunt. Night, aunt.
Bye.
Good night, aunt. That's so funny. You so
Good night, everyone. Welcome to my live. Tonight we're going to be doing pink and blue look. We're going to be doing it with, well, it's a collaboration with 3 other streamers. KK and the voice of her. She's presently live. KK should be live as well. So we're all going to be recreating this look tonight on live. So hope you guys are interested to see how this collaboration is going to come out. I'm just getting my brows together. Yes, I'm just blending my brows in right now. I'm gonna mix some more darker foundation because it's a little bit too bright for my liking. So we're gonna mix a little bit of a darker shade and we're going to do that just like that. So as you can see, this one blends with my skin way much more better. Oh, I covered, see how I covered my brow by accident? We're gonna fix that really quickly. Where is... I literally took forever to do that. And now I can't find the brush. That is super crazy. That's why it's not good to rush. Because if you rush, you might mess shit up. Okay. We're gonna go back into this palette and we're gonna grab the darkest brown. You can't even see. Anyways, we're gonna do darkest brown. Yeah. To get these brows back in order. And then with my eyes that is already prepped, I'm just going to stamp with my foundation brush. Just like that to lock in everything. Hi, darling. How are you? I'm here creating this pink and blue look. Hope you're doing well. We're gonna get started really quickly. Just give me 2 seconds. I need to play some music in the background, but not for you guys to hear, just for my, so I can hear and kind of catch a vibe. Well, hopefully you guys are not gonna be hearing it. If you do hear it, I don't want it to be super loud, because you guys know how the YouTube streets can be. Oh, thank you, darling. Thank you. It's a very bright, bright, bright pink. So we're gonna go in with this pink right here. We're gonna go in with a very big fluffy brush that is huge. And we're gonna start it right up here. Perfect. I just wanted to test out the color to see if it's gonna pop. I am loving this color. Make some space. And because they have this pink all over the lid, we're gonna do the same thing. Guys, if you are interested in anything DIY, the Creole Crafter, she does all those lovely DIYs. Check out her channel. She's right there in the comment section. Okay, we're gonna start on the other eye pretty soon. I'm just really building up that color. And if you notice, my base is a very light concealer. And the reason why I went this light is because I want the color to really pop. So anytime you want any eyeshadow to like really pop and give you that payout, go in with a light base. You're welcome, my darling. Anytime. Thank you so much for stepping in. You didn't have to, but you're here, so it's the least that I can do. Because I'm gonna try to go live a lot more. So, and it's gonna be more later, like now in the evenings. So I'm super excited for that. Let me bring you guys a little bit closer. So now that I'm looking straight into the lens, I can see that this one is a little higher than this one. So we're going to come back in at the top here, and we're just gonna blend, blend, blend that out. And I really like the pigmentation of the pink. I'm just gonna fluff it out just a little on the edge. Okay, cool. I think it's a very good way now to like really connect with people, meet new people, build like more of a client, more like not a client, more like a family that are really of people that are really interested in what you do. So I think that's a really good idea. No, you don't have to go as live like every day or whatever the case may be, but set aside at least one day a week to come live and talk to people. I think it's been helping me out a lot. I'm not going to lie. I'm not liking how these brows are looking in the front. So let us take care of that. This doesn't look good as well. Okay, that looks way much better. Yeah, so I'll be looking forward to seeing you going live, and yeah, you can probably like start about talking about things that you already done in terms of like videos that you already made. Talk to them about like, you know, that is a good way to like start. Okay guys, this is the look that we're going to be recreating. So if you notice right where the crease is, it has a little bit more deeper tone. So what we're going to do, I'm trying to see the colors that I have, because it's more like a little bit of like a burgundy, it looks like. So we're gonna go in with a smaller blending brush, just like this. And we're gonna go into like a purple, darker color purple, this one right here. And we're basically gonna go a little bit above where we're gonna cut the crease to create that warmth. So that when we cut the crease, we'll have that like defining area right in the crease area. And if you guys can see it, but it's just a little bit darker, and because I have hooded eyes, I'm gonna take it a little bit higher. Okay, so you see how it has a little bit more warmth right in this area? That's what you're looking for. So this one is just like plain. You want it to have a little bit more depth right here. So when we cut the crease, you will see that depth right in the middle. Then we're gonna go back into the big brush. As you can see, there's a little bit of harsh line right here. We don't want that, so we want to blend it out. So we're going back with that first color and that fluffy brush, and we're basically buffing out that harsh line. No, sorry. That harsh line right here. And look how blended it now looks. So compare to this to that. That's what you're kind of looking for. So I'm just going to repeat the same thing on this eye. We're going to go in. And it's all going to make sense in the end. You just have to have the patience and also the technique to get the job done. So we're going in, adding that darker burgundy-ish pink color. Going back with the first blending brush with that first bright pink on it, and we're just going to diffuse that. Just like so. And now we're gonna jump into concealer. Now this, you can definitely go in with like a cotton swab with a little bit of micellar water in order to cut the crease, but I'm very old school. I'm just gonna do it the old school way and put the concealer over the color. Just gonna get some bright concealers right down on my palm here. And I'm gonna take this fluffy brush. The reason why I'm taking it because it has a lovely arch, and that's what I'm going to need in order to make this cut crease sharp. Ah! To be honest with you, you can use brushes to do anything. It doesn't necessarily you have to do it for the purpose that it's made for. Take an example. This is a powder brush, but I use it for my foundation because it works really, really well. So, okay, so to cut the crease, we're gonna start right from the inner corner, just like that. And we're gonna take our time. just like that. And I take it a little bit higher than my, because if you look really closely, you see how my eyes fold in. You want to take it a little bit higher so that when you open your eyes, you can still see all the hard work that you put in. So if you had hooded eyes, that's one of the tricks that I use. So I go a little bit higher because I do have space to do that too. And I just go and curl it out. Yeah, and I trust you, like it looks difficult, but once you have the hang of it and you do it quite a few times, you're gonna get it. And it's not gonna come out exactly the same every time, but you can always go in and tweak it. So don't freak out if you tried it one time and it doesn't come out the way that you hope that it would. Even the professional like myself has bad days when it comes on to cut creases. So I'm just doing a little by little. Now I'm gonna watch straight in front of the mirror just to see if they are the same or close to the same as possible. I feel this side at the end is a little bit higher. So I'm gonna just go in. At this point, I'm just tweaking the cut crease, making sure that I have the perfect shape, as perfect as I can get it. Just like that. Okay, you only do it for church. I hate you. Definitely do it. Like, do it on your free time. You don't have to just do it when you're going to church. Okay. Okay, I think I like this so far. I do have a color here. I'm gonna try it and see. Because we're kind of going for that like baby blue first, and then into like a deep blue into the burgundy-ish pink. So I have this color right here. Can you see it? So it's not as pigmented as I would like, but we're gonna try to use it and see what we can do. It's a matte color, so I might have to build it up. So let's see how this works. It's pretty powdery. So I'm gonna have to put in a little bit more arm grease into this particular shadow, but I have no problem doing that. But the color is very beautiful. Hello, welcome. Welcome in, my love. Make sure you like the live and consider to subscribe. It's your girl here, Anna Boo, on the ones and twos, threes and fours, where we beat and we beat for the gods. Tonight we're doing a live and we're doing a collaboration. So I'm working with two other beautiful streamers, makeup artists here on the app. They're presently streaming right now. In a couple of seconds, I'm going to show you their streams. Giving them a shout out real quickly. We're all working on this particular look. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, yes, yes. KK. Yeah, we're partnershiping and we're doing the same look tonight. So KK will be doing the same look. And the voice of her, she's presently live doing the same look. So you guys are going to be in for a treat on these YouTube streets tonight. So definitely you're going to see 3 different versions of this particular look. So I'm super excited to see the pictures when it's all said and done. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, love. I appreciate that. So because I have hooded eyes and you can see this line, I'm opening my eyes really, really wide so that I can fill in the creases. Oh, welcome aboard. The crochet sailor is in the building. Ola Joe, welcome, my love. Ahoy, ahoy. Hello, hello. No problem, darling. Thank you so much for popping in. I'm gonna be doing more lives like this, live streaming. So look out for me. And it's not gonna be scheduled. I'm just gonna show up and do what I need to do. So you can just come in, tap the screen up, say 1, 2 thing in the comment section. I really appreciate it. I expect you to stay for the whole stream, but just the main fact that you show up, thank you so much. I'm doing a collaboration with other streamers tonight that does makeup, so we're all doing this look. So they're live right now too, doing the same thing. So I'm literally building my little makeup community. So I'm super excited about it. And they want me to stream more. So I'm, trying to do my best here. Okay, so we have this light blue going on. We're gonna jump into a darker blue for the edge right here. This little faded part right here. That's what we're gonna do. See how that looks? Beautiful. And what I'm basically doing, I'm blending it with the lighter blue. And I'm gonna flip the brush the other way, jump into that first blue, and we're gonna just push that first blue on top of this blue so that we can get rid of that harsh line. Now I'm gonna jump into a little bit of white. And we're gonna place that down right in the tear ducts area. Just to lighten up the color just a little. See how that looks a little bit more turquoise? That's what we're looking for. Then we're gonna go in with the burgundy. And we're gonna fold that in at the end. We're gonna jump back into the pink that we started off with, the very light pink. going to come with that light pink again. And we're just going to basically reinforce the pink at the top, making sure that everything blends in super nicely. So this particular look doesn't have like a liner or anything, so you want to make sure that the blend, it is super blended, which I don't think I have a problem with the blend. I have a lot of eye space, so that's why it's so bigger on my particular face, but I really love how the look is coming off. They look like they have like a shiny silver highlight right there, but we're gonna do that when we finish the whole entire face or whatever the case may be. My lips is dry. We're gonna go in with some Laneige lip mask. I love this thing like cook food. It works so well on the lips. Anytime that you're gonna put on anything matte in terms for your lips, that's a good tip to put on a lip balm way before you finish, so that your lips can be moisturized and ready to go. I'm gonna take my wipes and wipe off my hand because having makeup on my hand looks crazy. Ow. You're gonna go in with your favorite mascara of your choice, and we're gonna mascara our lashes. Now this is the Sephora collection Big by Definition mascara. And the reason why we're doing mascara specifically tonight is because we're not gonna have any liner to camouflage the lashes. So we're gonna need these lashes to like really be prepped for our lashes. Think of it like lying down. You need the bedspread first. And this mascara is very affordable. Yeah. It's called Laneige. It's a Korean brand, I think. It's called Laneige. Yeah, it looks like this. The writing is like off, but yeah, this is what it looks like. If you go on the Sephora site, you can definitely type in Laneige or very popular lip balms, and that will definitely pop up. I think I want a darker blue at the edge. It's cute, don't get me wrong, but I think I should have a darker blue in one of these palettes, so I can kind of define it a little bit more. I did find like a deep blue one right here. Let's try a little bit of that. This one is close to like black, but let's see. Can you see the difference? It's just a little bit darker, which I don't think it's bad. It's just adding that a little bit more dimension. And distinction. So yeah, I like that. The little changes definitely make sense. yeah. I'm liking this a lot. I'm tempted to put a little bit of black in the outer corners just to intensify it just a little. Just a tad bit. I want it to be just a little bit more darker at the end. So I'm going to tap just a little bit of black. And we're going to come in with that right at the end. Just like that. You see how it kind of gets that kind of warm tone? That's what I'm looking for. So I'm going to tap. Just a little tip. Just a little, not too much. And we're just going to blend that in. Just so that we can get that dimension. Yeah. You see how of a big difference that makes? It's the small things I'm always telling you guys. It makes such a big difference. Yeah. So what I'm doing now, I'm just taking off the excess glue off of my old pair of lashes that we're gonna reuse tonight. We're gonna make this as quick as possible because the glue that I'm using tonight is actually hair blending glue, because my duo glue is finished and I haven't gone and replaced it yet. But I'm all about using things that you have. And before I was introduced to like high-end eyelash glue, I've been using bonding glue. So I'm not gonna act brand new, basically. Okay, so we're gonna wanna work as quickly as possible. One of the tips that I always love to use when I'm putting on lashes, I'm gonna start from the middle. Place it down just like that. And then I'm just gonna use my nails as a tweezer. And we're gonna fix the end. And because we're not using any liners or anything, you want to get it as close to your lash line as physically possible. Just like that. So we can do the same thing for the other lash. I might need more glue. I think so, because it dries so quickly. See, it's already dry. So we're gonna go in again. We're gonna do the same exact thing to this eye. It comes with a lot of practice. Trust me, when I first started, I couldn't do it. And now I'm a pro, so it takes a lot of practice. So don't get discouraged. So at this point, I would have put on, I already prepped my skin already. The only thing I'm going to do, I'm going to put on some vitamin C and E oil. This is from Sephora Collection. If I'm going out, I would normally prime. Ooh, that one right in my mouth. If I'm going out, I will normally use a primer. I have a primer here from e.l.f., the black one. This is a matte primer. I would have used that, but because I'm just going to take off this makeup right away, I'm not going to waste the product, to be honest. So, if I was using primer, this is the primer I was going to be using. But for the sake of this video, we're not going to use any primer, okay? We're going to go in with LA Pro Concealer in the color Fawn. And we're going to take that right here. And what you're going to see right now, I'm going to build my foundation as well as my contour one time and then blend everything out. Put some here. Put that here. Because I want my under eye to be bright and nice, I'm going to go in with Too Faced Concealer in the color Golden Bronze. I'm going to put that right directly under my eyes. A little right here and just a tad bit under my mouth. Right here. A little over here. A little here like that. And then this is my all over foundation. We're going to use a little bit of this one. This one is from Laura Mercier. I love this matte foundation so much. We're going to just do 2 pumps. Well, 3 pumps actually. And I'm going to take my brush. And we're going to tap that right in the areas that I don't have any other product. And before I blend it out, we're going to take a setting spray. Now, normally if you want it to be more long lasting, you're going to let it set for a little bit, like probably 2-3 minutes, let your concealer set. And then you're going to get a better payoff because the concealer is going to have time to oxidize. And when a product oxidizes, it can get darker because of it's in the natural, air and all that good stuff. So the more it oxidizes, the more you can get to move it around and get more full coverage. So what I'm going to do right now, we're going to blend everything else except the highlighted areas. So we're going to go in and we're going to tap. And if you notice, I'm taking the brush and I'm tapping my life away. And look how flawless that looks already. Hi, darling. I thought you already started. So hi guys, so this is one of the lovely artists that we're collabing tonight. She decided to grace me with her presence. She should be on live. I don't know what she's doing in here, but probably she's on she's on another phone. Hi darling, hi. I'm almost finished with the look actually. For me. I'm just blending out the perimeter of my face. Hi, darling. Oh my. So you're not gonna do it tonight anymore? Or what's gonna happen? You change your mind? Simply Kira, the stylist. Well, she's not, well, she is a stylist. But Simply Kira, that's my girl. She does fashion over, not fashion over. What am I doing? What am I saying wrong things today? She does a lot of Shein hauls, Pretty Little Things sometimes. All your fashion go-to, she got you unlocked. And she also have a travel channel as well. If you like going on cruises and stuff like that, she has all the details for you. Girl, my mind is all over the place. But thank you so much for showing up. So this is what I like to do. Place everything down and then just blend it out as I go. And if I need to add anything at any point, I can also go in and do that. Let me grab this because I be blending. I'm watching the monitor, like if the monitor can show me what is actually going on here. Okay, thank you, darling. So look at how flawless this looks. The highlighted areas is still highlighted. The skin looks like skin. What more can you ask for? Right here, this is the picture. Hi, love, welcome in. Oh, welcome in, my love, welcome in. Thank you so much for coming in. KK, you're doing a big one on Discord. Thank you so much. You really have the plug. So now, because I left this one longer, you can see it has a little bit more coverage than the opposite side. And this is the kind of brightness we're going for. So what we're gonna do, before it dries down, we're gonna add just a little bit more concealer right here. Just so we can match up with the brightness on this other side. Oh, thank you so much, my love. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. I'm gonna have to start doing Discord or join. I just have so much things going on this week. And then next week, so I don't know. And I have to download a ton of different programs on my phone until I get my laptop for school. So it's just like, it's stressing me the hell out right now. And I have not even started. And people ask me how my makeup lasts for such a long time because I set every step of the way. So now that I'm finished with my base and I love what it looks like, Before I set, I go back in with setting spray. This is a matte setting spray. And we spray that down and let that do what it needs to do. Just so that I can melt everything in. Okay, I need to blend over here just a little bit more. I feel like over here needs a little bit more coverage. Just a tad bit. So let's go in with a little bit of that Elegant Pro Concealer. Yeah. We just needed a little bit more action over here. And I feel like this lashes is literally coming off. So we're gonna take that off really quickly and do it again. As I tell you, you have to work really fast when you're using bonding glue to do your lashes. We're out of Duo. As you can see, I have it right here, but it's dried up. So we're gonna make it do what it do and use what we have. So I just have to work a little bit more quicker. So it doesn't dry up on me. So we're gonna just do that. But be honest, guys, tell me how the eyes are looking when I look down. I know I kind of messed it up here with the glue, but we're gonna fix that. Really, we're gonna fix it, don't worry. It's hot. Okay, so I've been into Black Radiance really lately, so and they're very affordable. So this is a translucent powder, and this is like a all over powder. And they're only like, what? They were on sale for like $8, so I grabbed both of them, and I've been loving them. So I've been using them. So if you guys have not been using Black Radiance, it's a really good brand. I don't know if it's a black owned, because you know these people like to use black in a lot of things, but when you realize they're not black owned, but I digress. Okay, so before I go and set with the powder, I'm going to look up into the sky, press, 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 press. Oh, thank you, darling, thank you. I'm gonna press, press, press. Make sure that I get out all of the crease. We're gonna take our powder puff now. And we're just gonna pat that in. Now my nails are like literally 4 inches long. So obviously the pressure is not pressuring. So I'm using the tip to get that powder right in. Just like that. We're gonna put a little bit right here. Okay, because my nails are so long, we're gonna jump into a brush because that's not working out for me right now. And we're gonna just pat that in right around my nose. Everywhere that I highlighted, that's where I'm gonna put this powder down. And I didn't highlight under here, but we're just gonna do a little 1-2 with the powder. Just right here. Oh, thank you so much, darling. Thank you. Okay, so I have a natural contour right here because I have hyperpigmentation right here. So when I do put on foundation, if you notice, it looks like if I'm already contoured. So I just work with it. I don't necessarily contour my face because I have a natural contour going on. And to increase it or to bring it out, I just put powder underneath it so I can like make it pop, basically. So that's what I do. I don't necessarily do a lot of contouring or bronzing that much, but I do my nose. My nose I have to do because she needs to be pinched, okay? So we let that sit down for a little bit. We're not gonna bake for too long. Jump into this brush. And we're just gonna brush off all of that baking powder. And I know I look very powdery, but don't worry, we'll fix that. Now it's time for the darker powder. And I will use this powder as my bronzing, warming up my skin tone, bringing back the life into my face by doing that. So all of the areas that I haven't highlighted, I'm gonna hit with this powder. And if you notice how warm this powder is, and it's just bringing back the natural contours into my face. We're gonna go down the décolleté, down the neck, just so everything can blend seamlessly. Thank you so much, my love. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I hope I'll see you back. Hi, love. Hello. Welcome. Okay, so I will admit right now I look very powdery. As you can see, very powdery. And you don't want to look like you're casting ready. You don't want to look like you're already, taking the bus to the promised land. You don't want to look like that. So we're gonna go back in with the setting spray. I'm gonna move the fan from my face. And we're gonna let that do what it's supposed to do. Hello. Welcome, boo. So as you can see, as the setting spray sets the face, you can see how it's starting to look more like skin and not necessarily powder. Tell me if you see it. I'm waiting. See how more skin-like it looks like? And that's what you want. So having oh, thank you. Having a setting spray is very vital. A setting mist is also good as well. I go through both of them basically. Anybody that knows me, my makeup lasts for a very long time, especially for my clients, because of these steps that I do, basically. And you see how now it looks like more like skin, and that's what you're looking for. So as that continues setting, I'm gonna go in for my favorite, contour. I only use this for contour, and you can see I have it for many years. And I'm gonna go into my neutral palette, and I'm gonna go into the, how are you gonna see? Show up. Okay, we're gonna go into like a very warm brown. We're gonna tap off the excess, and we're gonna come just like that. I personally like to contour my nose with my brows. So I'm gonna come all the way down. And I know it looks harsh, but don't worry, we're gonna blend it all out. So just like that, it looks harsh. Trust me, don't worry. We're gonna blend it all out. Jump into the foundation brush. And we're just gonna blend it in just like that. So you see how it looks like a shadow comparing to how it looks when we just put it down? Very big difference, right? And it also looks very natural. I don't want it to look like, oh my god, I'm a drag queen out here, or I don't know how to do makeup. This is what you're looking for. See? Where am I going looking like this? You have to blend it out. So also with the foundation and all that, it's going to help it dissolve basically into the skin. And we're just tapping, tapping, tapping the product in. Now we don't want to take it away completely. We want it to still be there as a shadow. Because the contour is basically like doing shadows on your face. Highlighting is basically what it says, highlighting. Hello. Welcome in, guys. Okay. I like how that looks. Take the excess. And we're just gonna pat, 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 pat. With that dark shade. Now, today is gonna be a little bit different because I normally use like more of like a burgundy red blush. Like this color. But because we're doing a pink look, we're gonna jump into an eyeshadow palette. And we're gonna use the pink that we use on the eye to create our blush. Oh, I bought these from Shein. Thank you. So we're gonna mix with that bright, 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 bright pink with more of like a burgundy color. Hope you can see it. These two. And blush placement is very, very subjective. I personally like, because I don't use contour and bronzer and stuff like that, I use my blush right around here. So I can lift the face and pull it up to the sky. And we're gonna go in, we're gonna tap that right in. Now everybody's face structure is totally different, so it varies depending on the person and their face structure. So when you're seeing people doing makeup and you want to try stuff, you can definitely try it. And if you find out that it doesn't work for you or you don't like how it looks, you can definitely go back to your way of that, how you used to do it, or try something totally different. It's basically up to you. It's very, makeup to me is very subjective. There's no right or wrong way how to do it. You have principles or guidelines that you can follow, but you can make it your own. So don't ever think that whatever you're doing, I see I got some in my hair. That's why I don't like using too much blonde here, you know, because it gets all over. So this is use my blush. And you see how that looks? So beautiful. And I didn't have to buy nothing else. I just used the eyeshadow palette that I have. Yeah. And as you can see, so it's highlight, my natural contour, and the blush. See how it looks like that? And that's how it's supposed to look. It's not supposed to be harsh or anything like that. It's supposed to just blend seamlessly into each other. And that's what you're looking for. Just like that. This is so pretty. This is pretty, 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 pretty. So now that we've done that, we're going to finish the under eye. I do have like a greenish bluish pencil here. It's a cold pencil. We're gonna put on that on the bottom lashes. It's more like an aqua kind of color, but I think it's gonna complement the look really well. Just like that. For you to come back. Yes. So we're gonna put on that. We're gonna get close to the waterline as possible. We're gonna jump into a small angled brush. Just like this. We're gonna jump into that bright pink. And right at the edge, tap off the excess. Yes. See how that looks so beautiful? Yes, that's what you're looking for. So I'm not going to take this color all the way in. I'm going to leave it right at the outer end. Just halfway into my eyes because I want my eyes to remain open. Yes. You see how cute that looks? I really, really, really love this. Should I add stones? Or I should leave it as is? Because how I'm feeling, I want to add stones. Because if you know me, you know that I like using a lot of stones. I got blush in my hair. Ah! Okay, guys. Okay, we need to clean my hair off because I just got blush all in my hair a little while ago. So let's see if we can get that out. Ah, that's why I don't like blonde hair, you know. Because it gets dirty so quickly. Okay, so the person has on blue lips. And I don't think that I'm gonna do a blue lip because that looks crazy. That looks very, very, very crazy. So we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do something totally different. But I also want to put on some stones, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna leave it as is. Okay, let me move this fan a little bit because we don't need a Beyonce type of moment right now with the hair blowing all over the place. We're gonna jump into a fancy lip, and this is gonna be in brown. And we're gonna use this as our lip liner. And this is definitely a silky matte. It doesn't get too dry. We're gonna mix that. Not with this bright red. I used it last night. Hold on. Let me find it, guys. Let me find it. That's a bright red. We're not looking for that one. We're looking for like a nude color or nudish pink. Let's go in with the Sephora. And this is in the number 57. It's also a lip stain. And you're gonna go right in the middle. Ooh. Yes. Yes. Okay, darling, thank you so much for the Creole Crafter. Thank you so much for sticking with me so long. I didn't expect you to stay so long. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate you. Okay, so we're gonna go in with like a detailed brush and we're gonna just tap that in. Not my hair blowing crazy. Okay, so because I'm extra and I want a little bit more definition on my lips, we're gonna go in with some dark brown. And we're just gonna reinforce that liner. Thank you so much, my love. Ooh, this hair though. The hair would not be great, guys. We've been on here for 82 minutes and I'm already finished. And I want a little bit more brightness, just right in the middle. just right in it. Just a little tip. Okay, we're gonna jump into a Fenty. Yeah, it's a little bit lighter. And we're gonna focus that right in the middle. Okay. Let's organize this mirror. Yeah, the lips is fire. Hello. Yes, everything is fire. Fire, 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 fire. I'm really loving how this came out, guys. Thank you so much for being a part of it. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit of highlighter. And we're gonna come in right in the middle. Just like that. Yeah, and that's all I do with the highlight, to be honest. I can take a little bit, and this is a shadow I'm using. It's more of like a copper kind of highlight, well, shadow. And I'm just using it as a highlight. And I'm just gonna put that right in my highlighted areas, just like that. Then we're going to set our face again. This time we're going to go in with the brush and we're going to infuse the setting spray right into our face. We're not going to wait for it to dry on its own. We're just going to tap it in. Just like that. And I think we are done. Oh, yes. And I think we're done, guys. What do you think? So this is a reference picture. And this is what we have done. Now let me look for something just to brighten, because right there they have like a little shadow that brightens. I'm looking for something that I have here that can do the same thing. We probably might not get it exact, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try with this. Hold on. I have this palette. Let's go in and see if we can find something that we can use for like a highlight. Okay, I see this kind of bluish. Let's see if we can do that. Yeah, that works. Yeah, that works. Add that little extra but I think that is the finished look, my guys. Just let me close my book and I can pull you guys out just a little bit. Okay guys, this is the finished look. This hair is doing whatever you want to do. Like, what the hell? And it's a lot of hair, but I think I'm done. I'm gonna now take some pictures and some videos and stuff like that, and I'm gonna go on the girls live because I think they're still on live doing makeup. The professional in me, and also like the fact that I had to work at Sephora and I had to like really be on a time schedule, it doesn't allow me technically to like do my makeup and just relax. I'm gonna always do my makeup fast because it's just something that I'm accustomed to doing. So yeah, I'm gonna always be done in like a timely manner. But I know sometimes when you're doing a live stream, you wanna spend as much time as you possibly can. But for me, I be moving very, very fast. So I hope you guys enjoyed this live tutorial. I want to say thank you guys so much for the people who have liked the live, people who have commented, keep the chat going, to all of my moderators. Thank you guys so much. I'm looking forward to showing you guys the other two looks that are going to be done tonight on live stream. The voice of her, she's presently live doing her live stream right now. KK will be doing her live stream as well too. So when you're finished from here, you can just go over there and check them out. So I'm gonna be in the comment section waiting for them to finish their look as well. So I love you guys so much. For the people who came over from Discourse, from KK's Discourse, I think that's the name. Thank you guys so much for coming over. I hope you guys enjoyed your time here. To my OGs, thank you guys so much. And remember, I beat and I beat for the gods. Bye.